Hello, everyone. This is Funds Wake Up Funds, and welcome for the first time. If you were seeing my face for the first time, this is something new for me, and probably something new for you. So let's jump straight into it. As you can see, we're talking about Aries in the month of May 2025, and we just gonna jump straight into it. We're gonna do you a nice little two pile spread. With the addition of kind of a half pile situation, and then we'll get into your love situation in an extended reading. So of course, main content. Let's go. I don't normally even like to shuffle in my recordings. Ask any client of mine. I don't even be on there no more. The OG clients used to get it, but I used to have to cut it up too much. So we're gonna be talking about the good of this period of time. The challenging for you, and what should you watch out for? So, of course, as our anchoring cards, we are going with the Gilded Tarot. Let's just jump straight in. What's going on with the good for Aries during this period of time? The challenging. Okay, what to watch out for at this time. Okay, now let's clarify your cards. The good. And this reading is good for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And even if you're a cross watcher watching for your partner, your friend, family, or loved one, or if you have it in any other place, it might still be relevant for you in some places, but maybe not as strongly as Sun, Moon, or Rising. But, try it out and see. Let's go. Okay. What to watch out for? Okay, so jumping straight in, we're starting off with the good, objectively, the more positive. Your anchoring card, oh gosh, the Four of Wands. And your clarifying cards, the Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. There we go. Of course, as you can see, my cards are a little beat up because I used them. For your challenging aspects during this period of time, the Fool, your cards seem to want to do a lot of slipping and sliding. Your clarifying cards for the challenging, the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And what to watch out for, Two of Swords and the King of Wands. Your anchoring card and your clarifying. And of course, the overall energies, the King of Pentacles, King of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups in the Death. Your cards want to do a whole lot of slipping and sliding around. And also the Page of Swords fell out. So when I look here for you as it relates to the good in this period of time, it seems like you were weathering a storm of some kind. You were weathering some sort of storm. Don't know what it was. It was making you very emotional. It seems like you finally came out on the other side of the situation. It seems like, I don't know if it was because maybe you were being accused of something at the time. Like, let's say, for example, you work a job where you have to balance budgets. Some money is going missing and somebody tried to blame you for it, only for it to be found out that it was actually that person's fault and they were doing it on purpose, or they themselves was making a mistake somewhere in the calculations. Something kind of fell off the rails and it was really kind of hurting you. So it led to you kind of shutting down and kind of pulling back from people, almost in a way isolating yourself. Only you didn't let it break your spirit at the time. You still continued to give of yourself and do what you were going to do, and had faith that your name was going to be cleared to whatever it is. And of course, for those of you also who could just be, you could be giving a lot more of yourself at this time. Maybe there could have been some situations that you previously left, and you finally feel like, the parts of you that were missing or lacking because of a situation that you left, it's kind of come back together in that way. So all around, for whatever you could be going through, things are just going up. You're up right now. As for your challenging aspects during this period of time, yeah, see, there's somebody who here for sure in Aries, has been considering leaving a situation, and it seems like by this circumstance, something came through, and connected. Something happened, and you either chose not to leave, and it has led to something, or could be leading to something large and transformative. Or for some of you, it's a situation that you didn't see or you didn't expect coming, that could cause you to leave, that will still kind of grant a large change in your life. With this Ten of Swords here, also, just I feel like in this time, how it relates to you is that you could find yourself feeling really defeated, really defeated. So whoever this could be, especially those as it relates to that job situation, you know, even if you didn't leave, it could have felt like, dang, I was almost ostracized, excommunicated in a way, like not even to I guess to exaggerate just a little bit. But what you need to watch for at this time, the King of Wands, Two of Swords, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I would say you have to figure out how not to lose your head for some of you in situations. Um, and for some of you, there are things that you can't see. So I feel like maybe if there's a fire, another fire sign around you, it could even be another Aries, of course, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You need to watch out during this period of time because you don't know this person's intentions. So it might be best for you to navigate that warily, and just also at the time, try to keep looking. Don't give up on whatever you're looking for, looking towards, trying to understand at this period of time. Even if you can't see it, your way will be cleared eventually. And looking at these overalls, yeah, for sure, somebody's situation is related to work. Work, whether it's a big part of your life or it's just important at the time, you have a lot of things going on with that, especially as it relates to you trying to figure out where you are, where you want to go, where you want to be, who you want to be, what do you want to do with yourself. Um, some of you are making or getting close to making some of the most money that you've made in your life thus far, and it might almost kind of scare you that you're realizing, even though I'm making a lot of money in this situation, I don't know if I'm happy. So it's kind of causing you in some ways to maybe look to seek fulfillment, but also you find yourself focused on that larger aspect as opposed to, or let me say the smaller aspect, as opposed to the rest of the picture. You're focused on one cup as opposed to the rest of the three, and everything is going good at this time. Yeah, the death here, the Page of Swords. So there's some transformation on its way. It seems like a storm is getting ready to blow through. Doesn't necessarily have to be traumatic or evil or bad, but just be smart. Be smart at the way that you do to get through it, that is. So what's this right here? Yeah, that Three of Cups. Yeah, you will be able to celebrate after the end of the storm for sure. But the biggest thing, largely for all areas across the spectrum, what I'm seeing here is be smart. There are some things that you cannot see yet, feel yet, or know how it's going to go. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant is the best advice that I can offer you, regardless of your situations. So let's pull one card before we wrap up, and of course you can run over and get the extended if you like, but I'll pull one card as it relates to your love life during this period of time. Fuck it. Let's do one pile for singles, or one card for singles, and one for people who are already in relationships. So for Aries singles, what is the theme of your love life during this time? And for my Aries in relations, what is up? Okay. So as it relates to Aries that are single during this time, for the Island Time Wellness, you have keys on a ring. So, of course, literally just reading the card as it is. Many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. For me, this feels like, especially relating everything else together, you could also be having issues with that too. Like let's not say issues. Let's say more particularly, you could be going on a lot of dates, trying to vet a lot of people during this time, or you're just trying to vet someone in general. You're looking at your options, you're trying to see what's up, you're thinking, should I give a chance to this person that I would normally never be into? I don't know. You're really gonna have to try to make a decision, but I'm gonna tell you, with what this feels like, especially because you have the energy of the Fool in transformation on its hinges, if you can avoid making a hard and fast decision right now, don't make a hard fast decision right now. Let's say, for example, there's somebody who's trying to pressure you into dating them exclusively. If you have other options that you're talking to, keep your options open. Don't let them lock you down, because the month of May doesn't seem like the period of time for you to go through that. So don't sit on one egg, especially because you have a basket now, and having a basket is the most valuable thing that you could have right now at your fingertips in that sense. So as for those who are in a relationship, we have the date card. So this meeting someone new dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. The words on the card. But to me, this feels like some of you are going steady or getting ready to go steady if you aren't already. Or some of you could have just been fresh, entered a new relationship. I was just talking to the singles and telling them, try not to lock down a situation. That's not to say that you should break up with your partner, but you might just have an energy of newness. So I don't think there's really anything to be afraid of, because love at this time especially seems pretty decent for you singles. I would say where I can best advise you is try not to let your circumstances in your life leak in and affect what's going on with your relationship, just because of how you feel. You might find yourself an emotional person. You don't have to be an emotional person, but it's knowing what's going on in your life and around you does matter. So yeah, that's all I got for you, Aries. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I hope you like what you see going forward. So please run over. I'll post the links below. Come get the extended if you'd like to see more about your love life and what's up, or book me for a personal reading. I don't know. That's all I got. I ain't here to shield myself. A like on the video would really help me know if you guys actually like these type of videos. Leave me a comment, comment your big three if you'd like. You don't have to tell the people your business. That's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. If you can't get down with it, get down. Don't get down with us. I know.